back to our Plasticon review. Today we're going to cover Mega Construx Merman. Here is Merman. And he is a pretty neat looking little guy. I like Merman a lot. He's got this like crazy, like, I don't know, almost a toothpaste colored green going on. I always thought that was funny. Hang on to your staff, dude. I do like him. Like his head sculpt. Very neat. It's got a lot of good sculpting in there. You can tell. Just look at the detail that's actually in his eyes. You can actually see his little beady eyes, which is funny. And you got lots of detail going all the way around the back. All this muscular detail is phenomenal on these, by the way. So if you guys are really interested in these kind of toys, these have got a lot of good sculpting on them. Comes with his little bone sword there, which is pretty neat. And then his trident, the big old crystal there. It's got a lot of detail, I'm telling you. So much detail. I do like this a lot. I love the chest piece. It's got so much, like, great paint job too. Like, the paint job isn't all messy or anything on these. That's one thing I've noticed. He does happen to have a little waist piece here, which has got the green belt, and then he's got his little kind of a yellow briefs on, as I like to call them. This piece here, if you wanted to, I guess you can slide this off and change it if you wanted to. Some of these guys, I know you can literally just change out the armor on if you wanted to, but I don't know. I don't tend to pull these guys apart that much. I like how they look, honestly, the way they are. Take his weapons out, so that way we can do a bit of an articulation thing here. But he's got a rotating head here. It's on a ball joint, so you can really, like, you can make him look up pretty good, and look down. Yeah. You can look all around. He does happen to have little ball joints for his arms here, so they do move pretty good. He can actually get some pretty good articulation out of these arms. I like the fact that it's almost like G.I. Joe, except for the one thing that this does that G.I. Joe doesn't do is it actually has a rotating wrist. It's the only thing I wish the old Joes did. Comes to leg articulation, it's only going to go out that far. He does only have like a knee bend, so it does do this. But I mean, it's pretty much about all the articulation you're really going to need for a guy this size. They don't really stand up that well in certain poses, but that's because he's got the little peg holes on the bottom, so that way you can put him down on any kind of brick or something like that, because you could just put him just on one brick. He can literally do like a 1 foot pose. So these are made for kind of Lego brick type of style, but that's okay. I'm actually into these. These guys usually came with like a little stand, so you can just stick them on the stand and be able to just stand there on your shelf or desk or wherever you want to put them. Really neat. I do like the fact that, I mean, even the hilt has a little bit of detail on it. Like, they didn't have to go as far as they did with the detail on these, but they really knocked it out of the park when they started making these. And one thing, I don't know if you noticed this or not, but his entire visor, or not visor, but kind of like mask, is actually copper colored. This is pretty cool. I'm really into that. I like that color. I think it looks really good on him. Anyway, let's put him next to his other brother in arms, I should say. Or brother without arm. Next to Trapjaw. He looks really good together. And then I'm going to put him over here next to Panther and Skeletor jumping on the Panther, because, you know, that's what he's doing. He's trying to get on Panther. He's about to go battle Heman. That's what he does. That looks really good. I think these guys look really good together. Highly recommend these. If you guys can find these out there. I know they're getting harder and harder to find because these have been out for quite some time. But they're really, really a nice toy. They're not bad. if you're looking to get into these and have these as maybe alternative figures for Lego, or if you just want to get these because you'd like to have a smaller version of He-Man figures because you don't really have the room for like a Castle Grayskull or any of that stuff, this is a really good option. I think these are excellent for the collector that has a very limited amount of space, and they're not too expensive. There's a ton of these guys out there. Like, they have a whole range of these. They even have She-Ra and Hordak out there as well. I'll probably get around and maybe chase down some more of these figures here in the future, but you know, I wanted to show you guys these. This is Plasticon. This is me signing off. Peace out, y'all. I'll see you around. And that's all I got for this video. See you next time. Bye.